Cool. All right, let's get started in child's pose. Bring your knees wide. Bring your big toes to touch at the back of the mat. So the piece from today, from Melody Beattie's Journey to the Heart, is titled, What Are You Resisting Most? Be open to the whole journey, all parts of it. Is there a feeling, a person, a thought, a project that you have been avoiding? Is there some part of your life that you're refusing to deal with or open up to? Is there something you're resisting, something that makes you stubbornly say no? Ignore the voice that says, this is how I decided it will be, so I will close off to that part. I will not consider it. That is the voice of resistance. Be open to everything. Your most valuable lessons may well come from the things that you're resisting most. Amen to that. Walk your fingers 2 inches further out in front of you. And on your mat today, notice where you resist. Notice the poses that you want to come out of. They say that the pose begins the moment you want to get out of it. So be open to what's possible if you stay. Take a big breath in. Begin your Ujjayi breath out through your nose. Audible exhale. Breathe in. And Ujjayi out. Fill up. And empty. And during this practice, I can offer hands-on assists. If you do not want to be touched for whatever reason, raise your hand now so that I will know. Thank you. Take a big breath in. Let something else go. Bring your fingertips to the earth, spider fingers. Really press the mat down with all of your 10 fingers. Create a space underneath the palm of your hand. Squeeze your forearms together to light up your arms. Activate your arms, even here in child's pose. Press every single toe into the earth. As you inhale, expand your ribs. As you exhale, send your hips closer to your heels. Downward facing dog. Root down through your first finger and thumb knuckle. Really press your fingers into the mat. Big breath in. Big breath out. Fill up. And empty. Walk your fingers back to your feet and take ragdoll at the back of your mat. Clasp opposite elbows with opposite hands. Light up your legs. So press your shins out into my hands. Imagine you're pressing your shins out into someone's hands. Hug your outer shins in, whatever it takes to light up the entire leg muscles. Send your sits bones towards the sky. Soften your knees. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Release your ragdoll. Come into down dog. Get long through your spine. Press the mat away. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Take 1 hop. Take 10 hops. Top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly come to stand with a long, straight spine. Set up your Tadasana feet. This is a Tadasana-based flow, so we keep this action of the hugging in, the stacking of joints throughout the entire practice. So same outer shins hugged in, belly button in, bottom ribs in, shoulder blades together. We'll begin with 1 Om. Om. Drop your fingers down by your sides. Extended mountain. Press your feet into the earth. Reach up. Get big. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your fingertips next to your toes. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Halfway lift. The action is to pull your fingers towards the back of your mat to get long through your spine. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Fill up. Plant your hands right where they are. Load up your legs. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Gaze forward. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Empty out. Breath in. Breath out. 2 more just like that. Send it away. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Jump top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Press down. Reach up. Breathe in. Get long. Exhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Breath in. Hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Shoulder blades together. Heart lifts. Downward facing dog. Let it go. 2 breaths here. And empty. Fill up. And send it away. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Jump. Half lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Press down. Reach up. Breathe in. Exhale. Forward fold. Half lift. Long spine. Vinyasa flow. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. 2 more. Bend your knees. Top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Last sun salutation A. Press down, reach up, get big. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, long spine. Vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Jump. Half lift. Forward fold, chair pose, sit deep, squeeze in. 4, 3, 2, 1, forward fold, halfway lift, breathe in, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, fill up, breathe in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Right foot steps forward, warrior 1, press down, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Left foot, warrior 1, press down, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, send it away. Inhale, bend your knees, top of the mat, jump. Half lift, fold, chair pose, sit deep, squeeze in. 4, 3, 2, 1, forward fold. Halfway lift, fill up. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press the earth away, breathe in. Downward facing dog, empty out. Right foot steps forward, warrior 1. up to warrior two. Gaze out over your front middle finger. Stack front knee over front ankle. Breath in, breath out. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, fill up. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Left side, warrior one. Press down, reach up, breathe in. Fill the room with the sound of your breath. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in, heart lifts. Downward facing dog, let it go. Everybody has 2 bricks. Place the bricks underneath your palms in your down dog. Extend your right leg high towards the sky. Lift from the inseam of your tights. Flex your back foot. Drop your right hip to square it towards the mat. Pull your knee into your nose. Kick it back, 3-legged dog. Right knee to left elbow twist, make contact. Gaze forward, 3-legged dog. Right knee to right elbow tricep, gaze forward. Stick, breathe in. 3-legged dog to downward facing dog. Lift your left leg high, strong, and straight. Pull your knee into your nose. 3-legged dog. Kick it back. Left knee to right elbow twist, make contact, gaze forward, 3-legged dog. Left knee to left elbow tricep, gaze forward, stick. Take a breath in, look forward, see what there is to see, kick it back to downward facing dog. Place the bricks off to the side. Come back into downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high, strong, and straight. Pull your knee into your nose. Pull it forward. Kick your right leg out to the left side of your mat. Yes, knife's edge on the earth. Left hand reaches towards the sky. Fall in triangle. I think that's what it's called. Press down with your left foot. Lift your top hip. Can you lift your right foot up off the earth? Can you pull everything into the center line to lift your extended legs?
Up this way?
Yeah. Or just off the mat with a flexed foot. Can you press your, yes. Lift your top hip, lift your bottom leg. Downward facing dog. Curiosity. What's possible? Lift your left leg high, strong, and straight. Toes point straight down, press out through your heel. Yeah. Pull your knee into your nose, pull it in. Kick your left leg out to the right. Yeah, press your left knife's edge, come onto the, yeah, exactly. Right fingers reach high towards the sky, lift your top hip. Can you press down so much through your right foot that you lift your left foot up off the earth? Pull everything into the center line. Can you lift your left foot? Squeeze in. Take a big breath in. Be curious. Downward facing dog. I say nothing ventured, nothing gained. Just be curious. Just because it didn't happen this time doesn't mean that it won't happen next time. There's no story. It's just curiosity.
But so with the first side is the one that like, what?
Yeah.
And then the second one,
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's stuck. How does that work? Yeah. Right footsteps forward. Warrior one. Press down. Reach up. Breathe in. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse, extended side angle, right side, fingers to the earth, forearm to thigh, stack front knee over front ankle. Breath in and breath out. Stay low in that front thigh, warrior two. Reverse, breathe in. Exhale, vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Press down, reach up, breathe in. Open up to warrior two, breathe out. Flip your front palm, reverse, inhale. Extended side angle, left side, forearm to thigh, fingers to earth. Stack front knee over front ankle. Yeah. Reach your bright fingers towards the sky. Create one long line of energy. Look up underneath your armpit. Take a big breath in. Send it away. Stay low in that front thigh, warrior two. Just notice. Flip your front palm, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Up dog, fill up. Down dog, empty out. Breath in. Breath out. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Toe wheel your feet hips width distance apart. Grab a hold of your big toes with your peace fingers. Pull your elbows east and west. Bring your chest down towards your thighs. Generous bend in your knees. Yes. When you breathe in, press your toes into your fingers. Send the top of your head towards the fireplace. Resist. Exhale, elbows spread. Breath in, get long through your spine. Exhale, elbows spread. One more, fill up. Let it go. Release your grip on your big toes. Take gorilla pose, palms all the way underneath your feet. Same action of outer shins in, inner ankles back. Send your sits bones towards the sky. Send your weight into your toes. Breath in and breath out. Breath in. Let it go. Release your gorilla and set up for crow pose. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders. If crow's something that you're working on, you can bring a brick to the high part at the front of your mat. Bring your knees to the backs of your triceps and squeeze in. Shift forward like into low plank arms. Bring the top of your head to the brick. Squeeze your feet in towards the center of the mat and find the balance between squeezing in and head on the brick, head not on the brick. Squeeze 2 feet towards the center of your mat. Send your sits bones high towards the sky. Squeeze everything into the center line. Ooh, that's a challenge on the lower setting. Squeeze feet together. Bring your big toes to touch. Send your hips high. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lift from here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze your feet together. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 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 Everything squeezes in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. When you are done playing with crow, you can come right into Malasana Yogic Squat. Press elbows into knees, knees back into elbows, hands at heart center, and squeeze. Resist the urge to just hang out here. Lift, squeeze in, press arms into knees, knees into arms. Breath. Bring your palms to the earth. Toe heel your feet back to hips width distance apart. Halfway lift. Breath in. Exhale. Forward fold. Catch your hips with your hands. Slowly come to stand. Long, straight spine. We'll set up for eagle pose. So set your gaze on something that's not moving. Stretch your toes out on the mat. Hug skin to muscle to bone in your right leg. Soft joint. Left thigh comes up and over. Squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Left arm up and under. Squeeze. Elbows in line with your shoulders. Pull your arm bones straight back. Shoulder blades come together. And switch sides. Left foot presses into the earth. Right thigh up and over. Squeeze. Set your gaze. Bring your shoulder blades together. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And switch sides. Right foot presses down. Left thigh up and over. Squeeze. Thoracic spine presses in. Elbows lift. Pull your shoulder blades together. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Take a big breath in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And switch sides. Come back to standing. Set up for a single leg raise. Have the brick right underneath your shoulder so it will be there when we come to half moon. So when you hinge at the hips, it should be right underneath your right hand. Single leg raise. Set your gaze. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Pull your left knee into your chest. Get tall. Root down through your right toe ball mound. Reach down, grab a hold of your big toe with your peace fingers. Get tall. Slowly kick out through the sole of your foot. Pull your left shoulder back. Open out to the side. Extend your right arm. Can you shift your gaze? Come back to center. Kick out through the sole of your foot. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Airplane. Arms back by your sides. Kick your left leg strong, strong, strong back behind you. Toes point straight down. Find the baby back bend here. Gaze a little bit forward. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Right hand down to the earth, to the brick. Stack your left hip up and over. Kick out through your back heel. Stomp. Lift your back foot. Bottom. Yep. Lift your left fingers high towards the sky. Send your gaze towards your left fingers. Take a big breath in. Let your big breath go. Lift your back heel 2 inches higher. Breathe in. Flex your back foot. Slowly join both feet on the earth and come to stand. Take a breath in. Give a breath away. And set up single leg raise opposite side. So the brick will be underneath your left shoulder. Hug your right knee into your chest. Get tall. Grab your big toe. Get tall, shoulder blades together. Kick out through the sole of your foot. Slowly open out to the side. Extend your left arm. Shift your gaze. Come back to center. Leg high, fingers high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Airplane. Arms back. Kick out through the sole of your right foot. Find the baby back bend here. Take a big breath in. Let it go. One more. Breathe in. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Left hand down to the earth, to the brick. Stack your top hip up and over. I'll be your wall. Squeeze into the center line. Stack your hip. Lift your back foot. Flex your back foot. Take a big breath in. Stomp down through your standing leg. Send energy out the sole of your right foot. Hug in and expand from the inside out. Press out fingers. Press out foot. Take one more big breath in. Slowly join both feet on the earth and come to stand. Breath in and breath out. Dancer pose, right side, right foot down, right arm high. Left hand out, like it's going to carry that tray. Grab the inside of your left foot. Kick your foot towards the sky. Pull back on your foot with your fingers. And switch sides. Squeeze in and expand out. And switch sides. Imagine you could put your feet on the sky, active back foot, soft joints and standing leg. Hug in and express out. Big breath in and switch sides. Kick and pull and kick and pull. And drop your right hip 1 inch. Yeah, toes towards the sky. Slowly come back to standing. Breath in and breath out. Tree pose. Right foot presses down. Left foot, ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Drop your left hip 1 inch. Trace a line across the ceiling. See the ceiling right up above where you are. Find the baby back bend, even here in tree. Hands to heart center. Give your left leg a little kick. Join both feet on the earth and set up for tree, opposite side. Left foot down, right foot, ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Press foot into leg, leg into foot, and send your bent knee towards the back of your mat. Press into my hand, get tall. Yeah. Spread your branches when you're ready. Thoracic spine in. Bottom ribs in. Get tall through your side bodies. Yes, mama, take up space. Shift your gaze. Hug in. Hands back to heart center. Give your right leg a little kick. Join both feet on the earth. Make your way to the top of your mat. Tadasana. Prepare to move. Extended mountain. Press down. Reach up. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Big breath in. Let it go. Lift your right leg high, strong, and straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips, open up. Come up onto the tippy toes, yes, flip your dog. Both feet come down to the earth. They both face 12 o'clock. Send your hips high towards the sky. Reach your fingers towards the fireplace. See where your fingers are reaching. Open up here. Send your heart skyward. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg high, strong, and straight. Bend your knees. Stack your hips. Open up. Come up onto the tippy toes. Flip your dog. Press your hips high. See where your fingers are pointing. Open up. Take a big breath in. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Left heel high over back toes. Squeeze inner thighs in towards one another. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Squeeze in, reach fingers. Stack front knee over front ankle. Go deep into that thigh. Hands to heart center, revolved crescent to the chakra wall. Get long through your spine. Bring elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Keep squeezing in, skin to muscle to bone. Open your wings, left fingers down, right fingers reach. Warrior two. Slow with control, squeeze in, open up. Flip your front palm, reverse. Extended side angle, right side. Take the half bind. Take the full bind. Spin your heart towards Nebraska. Stack your shoulders. There's that one. There's that one. Pull on the strap. Bird of paradise. With the bind, bring your left foot up to meet your right. Shift your weight into your left foot. Bring your right foot up off the earth with the bind. Set your gaze. Get tall. Kick out through the sole of your right foot. Shoulder blades together. Bring your right foot back down to the earth. Come back to extended side angle. Release the bind. Open your wings. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Fill up. Downward facing dog. Empty out. Left side, warrior one. Press down, reach up. Crescent lunge. Hush my face. Crescent lunge. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Squeeze in. Hands to heart center, revolved crescent to Nebraska. Get long through your spine. Squeeze in, open up. With control, open up to warrior two. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Flip your front palm, reverse, reach up. Extended side angle, left side. Stack front knee over front ankle. Take the half bind, take the full bind. Got one strap here, one strap down there. Cinch your fingers towards one another to pull your shoulder blades together. Bird of paradise. Hop your right foot forward. Shift your weight into your right foot. Press down through your right heel. Pull your shoulder blades together. Send your gaze forward. Rise up. Squeeze in. Squeeze in, squeeze in, maybe. We'll see how it goes, maybe. Get tall, kick out through your left foot. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Bring your left foot back down to the earth. Make your way back to extended side angle. Drop the bind, open your wings. Press in, open up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press it away. Downward facing dog, let it go. Breath in and breath out. Bring your thumb tips to touch at the front of your mat. Lift your right leg high, strong, and straight. Bring your right foot to the outside of your right hand for lizard. Press your elbow into your shin back into your elbow. You can drop your back knee if you'd like, yogi's choice. If your back knee is lifted, keep that leg active. You can stay on palms, or you can work your way down to your forearms or bricks. Chin out of your chest. Keep pressing your knee into your shoulder. Gravity and tight hips wants it to open. Keep squeezing it in. Drop your back knee to the mat. Open your right foot out to the knife's edge of your right foot. You can give yourself a self-assist. Bring your palm to your right thigh. Glide your palm down your thigh towards your knee for that big quad stretch hip opener. Bend your left knee. Reach back with your right hand to grab your left foot. If you bring your foot closer to your bum, like bring your bum up, it brings your foot closer. So left hand down, right hand comes back and grabs, bend your knee, grab your foot, there you go. Now, send your heart towards the sky, thoracic spine in, like you're falling back into a cool pool of water. Open up into this huge quad stretch, huge hip opener. Breathe. Slowly release your foot. Bring both hands back down to the earth. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out. Bring your thumb tips to touch at the top of your mat. Lift your left leg high, strong, and straight. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Yeah, when we get to the left side, everybody knows what's happening. That's okay. That's no secret. It's like, oh, we know where we're going now. Work to stay on palms, or be curious about what it's like to come down to a brick or your forearms. Keep squeezing your knee into your shoulder, chin out of your chest. Come back up onto your palms. Drop your back knee. Open up to the knife's edge of your left foot. Give yourself a self-assist. Bring your left palm to your left thigh. Send your gaze towards the ceiling as you press into your thigh. Ooh, it feels good. It feels good. Reach back with your left hand to grab your right foot. Once you've got the grip, spin your heart towards the sky like falling back into a pool. Soft and ease. Big, steady breath. Slowly release your foot. Bring both hands back to the earth. Downward facing dog. Shift your weight forward into a high plank. Lower down to a low plank. Gaze forward. High plank. Low plank. High plank. Lower down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Untuck your toes. Bring your palms down by your sides. Palms facing the earth. Spin your favorite ear to the mat. And breathe. We're setting up for locust pose. On your next big breath in, clasp your hands at the small of your back. Press all 10 toes into the earth and rise up with the strength of your back body. Lift your heart, your ribs. Take a big breath in. Maintain altitude. Let your breath go. Get 2 inches higher. Breathe in. Let your breath go. Last one, rise higher, breathe in, slowly with control, lower down. Release your fists. Take a big breath in. Let it go. And set up for locust, second set. All toes pressed down. Take the opposite grip. Feels like you're holding somebody else's hand. Pull your fist towards the back of your mat. Rise up. Hands, heart, lift. Let your breath go. Get 2 inches higher. Breathe in. Let your breath go. Fly higher. Breathe in. Lower all the way down. Big breath in. Big breath out. And locust, last one. Rise up. Send your breath away. Get 2 inches higher. Breathe in. Send your breath away. Last one. Fill up. Breathe in. Lower all the way down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Floor bow. Bend your knees. Grab your feet. Grab your ankles. And kick your feet into your hands. Flex your feet. Imagine you could put them on the sky. Can you bring your thighs down towards the earth? Take a big breath in. Kick and pull and kick and pull. Slowly lower down. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Breath in. And breath out. Floor bow, second set. Grab your feet, grab your ankles, and rise up. Flex your feet, press your thighs into the earth. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Slowly lower down, windshield wiper legs. Bring your palms to the mat. Stack elbows over wrists. Find your bottom ribs with your thumbs. Slide your hands back so elbows are stacked under wrists. Upward facing dog. Pull your heart towards the fireplace. Thighs lift, knees lift, gaze lifts. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Lift your right leg high, strong and straight. Bend your knees. Stack your hips. Open up. Flip your dog. Like how you took the invitation. Dig it, dig it. Downward facing dog. Right leg high. Right knee to right wrist, half pigeon. Keep your left toes tucked, so your left leg stays active. Toes tucked. Send energy out your left heel. Take sleeping pigeon when you're ready. Walk your fingers forward. Breathe in for 5 and out for 6. Long, long breath. Walk your fingertips back up onto your mat. Back toe is already tucked. Kick it back to three-legged dog, right leg high. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg high, strong and straight. Bend, stack, open. Get that extra flip dog. Press down, reach, open up. Downward facing dog. Left leg high. Left knee to left elbow. Left wrist, half pigeon left side. Keep right toes tucked. Active legs. Take sleeping pigeon. Long, steady breath. Walk your fingertips back up onto your mat. And set up for frog. I know.
When I saw you folding these,
You know it's coming. So fold over one edge of your mat, so it's double thick for one knee. And then you've got the blanket folded up for the other knee. You can either do it like Jean-Paul's setting up, or you could go like Carla's setting up. Either way, just so one blanket is under one knee and one mat is under the other knee. And you're going to bring your knees, your hips directly out at a 90-degree angle. Yep.
So the floor is going to be extra sweaty.
That's totally okay. We have bricks, if you would like to place a brick underneath your chest, because frog is a thing to be reckoned with. I'll bring them close. You can put them under you if you want. Flex your feet like little frog feet. And hips straight out of, yeah, so you're going to need some more space. Yeah, you can turn your mat to face the other at an angle. We got plenty of room in here. Yeah, just take up some more space over here. Like, bring your mat over this way. No, you're fine, We got plenty of space, plenty of room. Yeah, so I have a face like this way. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, now you got plenty of space. Yeah. Yep. And then as your hips slowly open, the knee that's on the blanket will slide out to the side, so flex your feet. Like little frog feet. Then you can take the bricks underneath your breastbone to give you some place to kind of ease into. Flex your feet. Flex. Yeah. Place another brick, whatever you need to do to kind of ease into it, because it takes the body quite a while to relax. Yes, but gravity is making your knees go towards your back body. And gravity is a cruel mistress. Breathe into frog. Our body naturally wants to resist. It's a natural clenching whenever we come into frog. Whenever we come into big hip openers. It takes time to ease into it. Breath. To come out of frog, crawl forward. So send your bricks off to the side, crawl forward. Slowly bring your legs back together. Stay for just a moment. Just check it out. Yeah. Come to lie on your back on your mat once you've crawled out of frog. Take in a full body stretch. Reach your fingers. Reach your toes. Get big. Take up space. Hug your right knee into your chest. Give it a big squeeze. Supine twist. Left hand takes right knee across your body. Take a big breath in. Give that big breath away. Come back to center. Extend your right leg long. Bring your left knee into your chest. Squeeze. Supine twist, opposite side. Come back to center. Take happy baby. Bend your knees. Flex your feet. Kick your feet towards the sky. Press your tailbone into the earth. Press the back of your head into the earth. And notice the duality here of the surrender with the hip opening, with the resistance of the kicking and pulling. So flex your feet, active feet. Almost like angry feet, like kick feet. Slowly release, happy baby. Extend your legs out long on the mat. Find the corners of your mat with your heels, so get big and take up space. And notice all of the points of contact between you and the earth. Notice the sounds outside the room. Notice the sounds inside the room. And know that there is nothing that you need to do, nothing that you need to change, nothing that you need to try to control. Let the earth support you in Shavasana. Be open to everything. Your most valuable lessons may well come from the things you're resisting most. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing awareness back into the body through tiny, tiny movements. Take in a full body stretch. Reach your fingers, reach your toes. Get big. Take in the biggest breath you've taken in all day right here. Lion's breath. Stick out your tongue. Make some noise. Again, fill up. And bend your knees. Place your feet firmly on your mat. And gently roll to your favorite side. Cradle your head in your arms. And savor this in-between space between being on the mat and being off the mat. Check in. Where are your fingers? Where are your toes? Slowly press yourself up to a seated position at the top of your mat with hands at heart center and eyes closed. Press your sits bones into the earth. Sit tall. Press your thumbs into your breastbone. Honor yourself for coming to your mat today, for doing this work, for surrendering into the resistance, for just noticing. We'll close with one Om. Take a big breath in. Bring your thumb knuckles to the space between your eyebrows. And together we bow and say Namaste.